Yes, sir.
Crawford versus Spence still isn't done according to Espinosa.
Yes, sir.
Negotiations have hit an impasse. Is that going to be a stain on boxing if that fight doesn't happen this year?
Man, it is, and then you start to wonder how bad these guys really wanted it, because they keep talking about, they both want to fight, but how bad do you want it? You know what I mean? And now the generations before are starting to look at them like, I understand the money side of it, but if y'all really want this fight to happen, y'all can make it happen. You know what I mean? Y'all both gonna get paid. Y'all gonna get y'all money. If y'all want the fight to happen, make it happen. Simple as that. And it's gonna be very, very, very much a stain on both fighters. It's not one person that's really gonna take a hit on this. Both of them going, you know what I mean, lose some credibility.
Now, you've been in the back room, right? How much goes into making these fights?
A lot, because some fighters are divas too. You know what I mean? Some fighters are divas. You got who's getting announced first, who's walking out first, who's getting more money. Like, it's a lot of things that go on.
I understand the money part.
Yeah, but no, it goes as deep as that. Like, I'm not walking out first. I've had guys, local guys, on maybe like the third fight of a card that'll say, how come we're walking first? That are the hometown guy. Third fight of the night saying, how come we walking first? So imagine that on the highest level. You know what I mean? It's times two.
If you had to look at somebody in particular, I know you don't have all the details, obviously, because you're not in the back room of those negotiations. But who are you leaning to that might be holding up this fight?
I would say Bud, because he's the free agent. You know what I mean? Spence is with Al. I'm pretty sure his negotiations is already done. He already, said what he want, his demands. They already met his. I really believe it's Crawford that's holding it up, because he's the one that's, you know what I mean, the free agent coming over to this side, never dealt with Al and them, and it's different. It's different. It might be with Top Rank. He might have got the negotiations he wanted already. You know what I mean?
If Errol Spence and Terence Crawford don't fight, what fights do you want them to take in 2022?
To me, there's only 4 to 5 guys in the 147. There's Bud, Errol, Stanionis, and Thurman. And Virgil Ortiz, but I'm not really high on Virgil like that. But give one of these younger guys a shot. If they're not going to fight each other, then give one of these younger guys a shot. I really don't even want to see Thurman, honestly. I'm okay with not seeing him, but give Boots his title shot with the IBF. Give Stanionis his title shot with the WBA. Or was it, WBA.
Yeah.
And let these younger guys unify.
How long should these sanctioning bodies stand pat? Because the IBF hasn't ordered a mandatory in 4 years. The WBA, Stanionis was supposed to be Butaev, but Stanionis beat Butaev. But they were supposed to unify that belt, the regular and the super. Like, how long should these sanctioning bodies sit and wait?
Well, there's this thing called step-aside money, you know what I mean? If these guys keep taking that money to step aside and take other fights, these guys will have to stop taking deals and start pushing for their mandatories. So I say that's up to the fighters some more than the sanctions.
I feel you. It's hard to say no to, like,
I know.
Somebody gonna give me $300 just to
not fight?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's $300,000 is life-changing money for some.
I mean, trip to Dubai,
That's
I can
what
do
I'm
with
saying,
300.
man. That's life-changing money for some people. So to not go out here and take any punishment, get a good payday, and then still, I'm gonna fight. I'm just not fighting for the title.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I hold my position. If I win, yeah, you got to take that. So it would take for guys to say, all right, I don't want the money. Give me my opportunity. You know what I mean?
Real petty.
Rose.
Robbie Rose?
Yeah, Robbie Rose. It would just take for guys saying, I'd rather have my opportunity than the money. That's what it's going to boil down to.
As far as this situation goes, is this a common theme? Because some fans is thinking Bud doesn't know his value. I can't say what a man's value is or not. I can't tell another man what to take.
Right.
And what your worth is what you can negotiate. Is there a certain point where Bud should maybe, like, okay, this is all they're offering?
Yeah.
I could take it.
I'm not, let me not say yes, because again, like you just said, you can't tell somebody what they worth, but you can't keep screaming, I want the fight, I want the fight. If you want the fight that bad, all right, man, you making, I'm pretty sure, above 5 million, 10 million, close, anywhere between 5 and 10 it's not your last fight of your career. If you really want the fight like you say you do, and you know you, in your mind, you're gonna beat him, take the fight. Take the fight, because now you hold all the cards when it comes back to negotiating for this next one. Now, you know, I'm not negotiating. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to get, or it's not going to happen. But I don't think you come over to PBC with any leverage. You know what I mean? What you did at Top Rank is what you did at Top Rank. Spence went through Porter, Garcia. Even though Mikey Garcia wasn't a champion, his resume at 47 is just a lot better than Crawford's. So you can't come to the table beating Jeff Horn and Amir Khan and guys like that and think you're gonna get big money, the bigger portion of it.